Hey, what's up guys, it's me, Charles Sellers, coming at you one more time. So it is currently 9:59 p.m. here in Fiji. Would you say it's like middle of the night or just like early evening? It's like right now in Fiji we have like this curfew at 11, so like right now we would consider this like late night, but like under normal conditions this would be like early on, so I'm not really sure if I should call it like early in the evening or late night. Let's just go with late night. Okay, yeah, so it's 9:59 p.m, almost 10 o'clock, late night here in Fiji, and I can't fucking sleep. Oh yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm fucking whispering, it's because I decided to turn this video into a whole ASMR situation, ASMR moment. Because we haven't had like an ASMR on my channel since like ever. So I just thought, bitch, why not? This is going to be an ASMR makeup video. So without further ado, let's begin. So the reason why I'm like shooting a video right now at like 10 p.m. is because I had like this whole video planned for tomorrow, and like now I should be like asleep. I usually, if I have like a busy day scheduled, I would go to sleep around like 7 o'clock, but now because it's 10 o'clock, I'm way past my bedtime, and I just know for a fact that I'm gonna wake up late tomorrow, so I'm just gonna go with the flow. Decided to like shoot the video now, edit tomorrow when I have time, and then just upload it whenever and wherever. So this should be fun. That's it. And also the only reason I'm going for like an ASMR situation is because most of my family are like asleep and I don't want to wake them up. So yeah, get the gist. So for today's look, I'm not really sure on like what look I want to go for, so it's going to be a journey, literally. So let's get into it. So what should we talk about? Because like this is an ASMR situation, I feel like we'll need to talk about something, but I haven't really like planned out this video because again this is totally random. So we're just gonna see it as we go along. Okay, so now I'm just closing my eyes, and can we just take this time to acknowledge the fact that Biden won? This is history. Yeah, history, because you have Biden winning over Trump, and you also have like a first black vice president, Kamala Harris. Oh yeah, props to America. So for this look, I'm just gonna do it on one eye, then replicate it on the other eye of camera, and I'll just go from there. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, have y'all been tuning into the whole Shane Dawson x Trisha Peters drama? I mean, that shit is so... It is too much. Honestly, it is too much. Okay, wait, before we get into that, let me just go through this look real quick. So for this look, I'm thinking of doing like a purple, pink, blue galaxy look, but like not really galaxy where there's like stars and you know a lot of shit going around on my face, but like just inspired by the colors of the galaxy. Okay, so let me just get my shit together. So I'm gonna go with this purple right here. Bam. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so if you haven't been like tuning into the whole Trisha Peters and Shane Dawson drama, so it all started back in 2020, or was it 2019? Yeah, it was 2020. Oh yeah, no, I think we have to like address the whole James Charles drama. Okay, so back in 2019, James Charles. Now, if you don't know who James Charles is, bitch, thank God, I cannot stand him. Anyway, so back in 21, I think it was around 2019 or 2018. There was like this whole thing that went on the internet that involved the beauty community on YouTube, on the internet, or whatever. This guy James Charles, he he got into a bit of like drama with like Tati Westbrook and Jeffree Star, and then all of these allegations started coming up where he would like he was like sexual assault, or was it sexual harassment? Like he was like being sexually inappropriate with this guy, and like this guy came out, he was like a waiter, and then he said that, you know, Charles did this, but then his story started changing a lot. So anyway, so all of that happened. I think it's called like Dramageddon, yeah, Dramageddon. So all of that happened, right? And like fast forward to last year, Tati Westbrook, who initially told the internet of what James Charles did behind closed doors, she came out with another video saying that all of that was planned, and she was like the pawn, and she was like used throughout the manufacturing of that plan, and like getting that plan to work. Right, she was claiming that she was the pawn in all of this, which I do not believe. Bitch, if you like, I just don't believe her, you know. You can just tell when, you know, a bitch is lying. So she said that, whatever. And that, and then she mentioned that she was used by Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. Now, if you don't know who Jeffree Star is like this huge makeup mogul on YouTube, and he has like this booming company off of YouTube. And Shane Dawson, he's like one of the OG creators on YouTube, so he's pretty well known. Yeah, so I'm just gonna blend that purple out. So she said that Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star orchestrated this whole thing that involved James Charles, and like shit went down. People started bringing up Shane Dawson's past, and like all of like the inappropriate jokes that he did, on how he was like doing these inappropriate gestures while looking at Willow Smith's photo back when she was like, I think around 9 or 10 years old. And then they brought up Jeffree Star's racist past, and so, you know, shit just went crazy during the 2020 pandemic outbreak. And so that shit happened, and now fast forward to this year. Okay, wait, no, so before that, Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star started to like build their friendship, which was totally out of the blue, because like they were of two complete aspects of YouTube. Shane Dawson was like more on like the comedy slash series making side of YouTube, and Jeffree Star was in the beauty community. So you wouldn't really necessarily think that two people from each of these extremes would, you know, collab and become friends. Fast forward to 2021 to like this whole thing. This is where Trisha Peters comes in. Now Trisha Peters has been friends with like Shane Dawson for like 12 plus years now. And I'm gonna go in with this pink with my blending brush. I'm just gonna pick it up and then place it right here. Okay, bitch. So where was I? Oh yeah, Trisha Peters. Okay. So Trisha Peters came up. Now, if you don't know who Trisha Peters is, she's one of the OG creators on YouTube, and she is fucking famous. This bitch got coin. Like, she was on America's Got Talent. She was on I think Dr. Phil at one point, and then she was on a bunch of these game shows. She even went to Celebrity Big Brother. She's like a fucking problematic bitch. Like, when I say problematic, like, she has offended a lot of communities. Like, she's offended the DID community, DID, I forgot, dissociative identity disorder community. She has offended the LGBT spectrum, and you know, she's got her own problem. Like, this bitch does not have a clean slate. Now, the reason why Trisha Peters like blew off on the internet was 2020, beginning of 2020. She and Jeffree Star, now she and Jeffree Star, they were also like friends. They did a couple of videos together on like Jeffree's channel and also on like Trisha's channel. They did like this mukbang, I think it was like a KFC mukbang or some shit like that, and they did hauls on Jeffree's channel. They went on like his Lamborghini and whatever, rich people stuff. What happened? I forgot. Like, with Jeffrey and Trisha. Oh yeah, in the beginning of 2019, Jeffrey had invited Trisha to go on like this trip to Vegas, to Las Vegas, right? And then on the trip, Trisha claimed that Jeffrey would tell her like such really messed up stuff. Not really talk about. Yeah, not talk about. He would make fun. He would make fun of like her weight, her face, her skin, and her mental illness, and like the fact that she still rents. He told her one time to like jump off the balcony, even though she had like expressed to him that he has like major mental health problems, and so she stopped like hanging out with her, and like she went on, and then she started saying that well, she came online and then she talked about it, and it wasn't only a lot of people on the trip came to her defense, and they started posting up videos how like a bad person Jeffree Star really was, and how people on the internet previously were like telling the truth, and how we just like totally swept it under the rug and whatnot. And fast forward till now, Shane Dawson, as I mentioned before, Shane Dawson and like his fiance Ryland still maintain like a really good relationship with Jeffree Star, which again, based on from Trisha's point of view, it didn't really affect her as much, because she said like, who was she to tell someone you can't be friends with them because I'm not in good terms with them. So she was like, what, fuck it, you'll be friends, it's okay. But the only thing that like pissed her off was the fact that they would constantly praising him and just like talking highly of him, and then it rubbed her the wrong way. Like, she's like, okay, you're my friend, why the fuck was you're talking highly of him despite the fact that you know what he's done to me, your friend of like 12 years. And so she was like, you know what, I don't fucking get it. And so she went online and she like voiced her opinions. She started going like, you know what, fuck it, fuck Shane Dawson, after all I've told you this and that, this is how you would treat me. Because like, she took it personally, and I would say like, if I were, I would honestly take it personally. Like, bitch, you're my friend and you're talking highly of this bitch despite what she's done to me. Fuck no, fuck you, ho. So that happened. Oh my god, this look is such a mess, but we're just gonna go with it. I don't think so. I'm gonna finish this look. Okay, so that happened. Where was I? Oh yeah, so like, she started going up, la 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 la, and then like the internet exploded. The internet like ran with the story like, oh my god, Trisha Peters and Shane Dawson's friendship is coming to an end. Right? Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, and the internet like ran through with the story, and like people started coming out with stories of like how Shane Dawson would trash talk Trisha Peters behind her back, and like this got her pissed, and she started going like, okay babe, this is like the whole story of like why I'm ending my friendship with like Shane Dawson. And then she started posting up like this video, and like it basically just ruined Shane's career. Now take this in mind, Shane Dawson, after like the whole situation that happened in 2020, he started like taking a break from the internet, and like just taking a break from him being cancelled in 2020. And now the fact that Trisha Peters is like coming up with all this shit, and like people are coming out with evidence that Shane Dawson has been trash talking Trisha Peters, and just like showing the world of like who he truly is behind closed doors. If I was Shane Dawson, I would literally kill myself. This is something that would like literally end my life. Like, honestly, I would kill myself, honestly. That shit is just too much. Anyways, so that's that for the look. I don't know where I was gonna go with this. Apart from like the whole Trisha Peters ex Shane Dawson drama, my life has been nothing but misery for the past few weeks. So update on like the whole scholarship thing. I know like I mentioned earlier on that like the scholarship thing was going to be, my scholarship was like gonna get suspended. Well, just recently some of our student reps met with like the Attorney General of Fiji, and like discussed on how we were like treated unfairly, which is completely true. I mean, they told us in the beginning of our first years, and like years before that, they kept telling us that like some of like the hardest programs in Fiji was gonna be pardoned. And like, wait, should I disclose this information? It feels like this feels illegal. Anyway, fucking, I'm gonna speak my truth. Fuck any shit that's ever gonna fucking come for me. Bitch, come for me, hoe. Come for me. Come for me. So they told us like we were gonna be partying, but like they started changing up shit, and I'm like, okay, I get it, you're changing up shit, but it's like, you know, the whole COVID situation. Like, I know you can't afford most of the costs in Fiji, because like what the cost that I'm doing, it's really fucking expensive per annum, and so I'm just like, okay, I get it, but like you have to live up to your word. My cause, like, it's one of the most expensive ones, and it's one of the most hardest ones to ever pass. And now this news has come out that they're raising the GPA level required to like maintain the scholarship, which I just find really ridiculous. Like, you're not even considering the fact that some courses out there are really hard to pass. I mean, on one side I understand like where they're coming from, but then on the other side I'm like, bitch, I would respect you more if you kept it real and just said that we're running out of money. I would respect you. I would give you my utmost RESPCT. So a couple of students from our, you know, our student reps met with the attorney general, and like I just found it so surprising that like the attorney general himself said that he had no idea that this shit was happening, even though like the media covered it. So it's like, okay, suspicious. Hashtag sus. But anyway, the attorney general said that he'll be looking into this matter, and then they'll be like meeting next week with like the head of like the scholarship gang. And so let's just see where things go from there. I have such like a strong feeling that I'll get my scholarship back, but other than that, yeah. Other than that, there's nothing interesting going on right now in my life. But if like this, like no, even in such a case where, you know, nothing has changed and like my scholarship is still suspended, I've applied to like jobs, so I'm just hoping that like 2021 does not like really get fucked up, because I've been hearing that, you know, the coronavirus is now mutated and now it's more dangerous compared to the last version of coronavirus that came out 2020. So I'm just hoping like we don't go back into quarantine, because I cannot study in quarantine. Like that's the whole reason why I barely made it through 2020. It's because of staying home. Like you just can't, you know, like you have like a different mindset when you're in school as compared to when you get home. Like when you get home, your brain just shuts down automatically. So yeah. If you're wondering if I'm gonna continue with this look, I'm not. Because like now I've been like running out of inspiration for my YouTube channel. I'm just running out of ideas. I'm running out of YouTube ideas, and I'm just like, damn, the fuck. I made such a big deal about getting a YouTube channel. Now that I've got a YouTube channel, I do not know how to maintain it. So fuck my life. Thank you all so much for joining me on today's late night talk show. Ooh, I should do late night talk shows, like late night you know what, there's gonna be like a new series on my channel, just like late night talk shows where I just like come on the internet, like come on camera and just talk. Oh, I love that. There's gonna be a new series on my channel. Please somehow. So with that being said, thank you all so much for joining me for in today's video. So yeah, if you liked coming with me on this journey, then do hit the like button below, subscribe if you want to see more from more, and click the notification bell to get notified when I upload a new video. So yeah, remember, we shall start signing out.